Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. We're back at you with another build guide. In this, we're going to be playing a new build that I've been playing today. It's amazingly fun. It's so good. So I'm hoping to share that with you guys. It's quite an interesting build, a very high skill cap, so that's something to bear in mind with it. But yeah, it's really cool. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. But yeah, so we're running the Hunter's Hood with Retaliate and the cooldown reduction, running the Mage Robe with Frost Armor and Aggression, we're running the Mage Boots with Delayed Teleport and Aggression, running the Curse Skull with the Vile Curse, the Armor Pierce for group stuff, and the Desecrate for single target stuff. Haunting Screams. Now you have a choice on the passives. You can either run Energetic giving you basically infinite amounts of sustain, or you can use Furious, get that increased damage for when you diving in to do a massive amount of damage. We're going to stick with Energetic here. It's kind of my preferred favourite. On the food and potions, we'd normally be using the Tier 8 Sandwich and the Gigantify Potion. The idea of this build, I'm actually just going to start clearing this here. The idea of this, if you actually have a look, is that... So I actually missed that one then. And that's what I mean with a very high skill cap, is you can do things like that. If they're running at you here, you can reposition yourself around, get a massive armor pierce on people from an angle they're just not expecting. So we'll pull some off in here just to show you guys what it's about. Tell me what you think, by the way, guys, about having the music in the background. Tell me if you like it. It's obviously for you guys, so yeah, tell me what you think. So just wait for my cooldowns to come off. I'm actually going to perform it on this and try and hit all three with like a really cheesy sort of... So if I was to come here, bam. So you see how I did that? I teleported and repositioned and I cast it over there. So that's something you can do with it. You can kind of do a massive hit on them. Obviously I took a lot of damage there standing everything, but you can kind of reposition and get them from an angle that they're just 100% not expecting you, and it's so good for that sort of performance. Again, if I was to stand here and do that and do that, so I actually did it a little bit too early then. It's very difficult. So that's one thing you can do with this build, which is really cool, because you can reposition to things that they're just not expecting to deal with, and that makes it so hard for them to react to it, basically. I don't know how I'm going to hit health back here. So she swapped that to heal. Took a little bit too much damage. But once we get some health up, I'll show you the other reason we use this build and what this build is really designed for. If you're playing this build, you kind of want to be playing with like a heavy hammer or a great hammer or a great mace, because you want that big engage, the big stuns. That's what this whole build works around, and I'll show you why in a second. So we've got full health there. Let's just swap that back to Frost Armor. So we'll just kill these quickly and hopefully not take too much damage. In fact, we're actually going to unleash it here. Okay, so we've got to the boss, and I'm going to show you on the boss as to what we'd normally do when my delayed teleport comes up. It's only a 19.5 second cooldown with the Hunter Hood on the cooldown passive. It doesn't make much of a difference, but it's something. So what you could potentially do is, I've come to this boss, I'm going to armor pierce him, and then... So you see what I did there? I armor pierced him from far away, and then I delayed teleport into, and then as soon as I cast delayed teleport, I cast Haunting Screams, my E. What this allows me to do is actually reposition my Haunting Screams, so I can get a couple of ticks on them from where they were stood. So where they were stood, if they were stood over there, I could get a couple of ticks on them, then teleport over here to their backline and put pressure on their whole team there. That's such a massive thing to be able to do. Obviously, it's immune to CC interrupt. You cannot interrupt this spell, meaning I can just sit and channel the whole duration of it. It's why I've got so many defensives, and I run with the Gigantify Potion and Sandwich, just to make me so much more tankier. And there's so much, like I said, you can do with this build. So we've seen the other person here. I'm actually going to not attack right now. I'm actually going to swap to Desecrate and show you how strong that is. So we know he's here somewhere. We're going to find you. So we found where he is, we put the Desecrate on him, straight into the Haunting Skulls, and that, look at his health already. Like, obviously he's not particularly well geared, and I get that. I know this isn't some impressive display of skill. However, that was still pretty nice combination. It still worked really well, and that's the idea of this. If you can do that in a team fight, you can get the root. So if you haven't got the Great Mace, I would suggest probably running with Desecrate. It roots them into this Haunting Screams. However, if you have a Great Mace, run with the Armor Pierce. You can put the Armor Pierce on a team, dive straight in. So to show you the combination again, we'll swap to Armor Pierce, wait for the cooldowns. If I pull these mobs, I can show you, give a good demonstration here. So we've put some stacks on, they're coming forward. And as you see, we've put the Armor Pierce on. So we put the Armor Pierce on, we've set the delayed teleport, we've cast the Haunting Screams, the teleport then activates and we teleport into them. And actually, realistically, in a fight, you're going to do a ridiculous amount of damage here. It does so much. I have this build on the website as well if it's something you want to refer to. The best description I've got for this build is anyone who's played League of Legends, this is Fiddlesticks to a T. The only thing it doesn't have is the flippin' fear, but you do so much damage with it. You have that massive big engage. Like I said, you've got the double cooldowns. If you want to do it slightly differently, you can do this combination where you do the Armor Pierce into Hunter's Hood. I actually screwed up then. But basically do the Armor Pierce into the Hunter Hood, so you have that defensive. They can't really focus you. Into the delayed teleport, into the E. And again, obviously you teleport, the E's there, and you're going to do a lot of damage with that combination. But yeah, so guys, now is the time for things to be tried out. Now is the time for people to go out there and give things a go. It's the end of beta, who cares? Like I took this into Red Zone Gates today just because why not? I don't really care if we lose it. And that's it, that's the mentality you gotta have. It's the end of beta, it's all going to be wiped anyway, so what does it matter? So again, you saw there, I did the Armor Pierce into the delayed teleport, cast the E straight away, teleport into the middle of the team with a massive Haunting Skulls. That's just going to, in a real fight against people, you're going to do so much damage with that. And that's something definitely to consider. So guys, thank you for watching. It's just a short video today. It's been a real long day for me. I've got a lot on over the next couple of days, so I apologise if the videos are a little bit shorter. However, I've got a massive big series coming out in the next couple of weeks ready for release, so keep an eye on that. Again, we've got a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers for gold. You'll get that gold now, and you'll also get it on release. So guys, make sure you're sharing this video around, all of the videos around. Again, I'll leave my Discord in the chat below, so please get involved in that. Even if you don't want to join the guild, it's still nice to have people around. It's really nice to have people in the community answering questions in the Discord all the time. It's really cool. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and catch you later. Goodbye.